ground is still very soft and soggy. So the shed got some water in it. You can see where it was. Wrapped all the way around to here. Filled that up. Stupid rain. Hopefully that's not going to happen anymore again. Been busy with some manifolds. Quite a few setups here at the moment. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the videos. It is wonderful to have you guys here again as always. Last week I didn't get a chance to film anything and I didn't have anything backup filmed that I could edit and upload as a video. I was just busy with the storm and the flooding and the rain, and then couldn't really get out here. You can still see there's a puddle in the corner there from the rain. It was just hard to work in the water here, so I didn't get a chance to get anything done or filmed. So yeah, sorry about that, but it is what it is. Gave me a bit of a break, and sort of gave me a chance to de-stress a little bit, which was good. I needed it. Hopefully the rain will hold off, and next week we can take that out to roll racing. Make a video about that. I'm looking forward to getting back out in that shitbox, doing some racing. As far as videos go this week, I want to start this thing today, so I'm gonna bring it down off the lift. I've got 20 litres of fuel. We'll go and put some fuel in it, some ethanol. I think I'm just going to try and start it on the tune that's in it. So I've got to put some engine oil in it. I'll probably put a little bit of transmission oil in there. And then yeah, we'll just see if it starts. I get the feeling it probably should start and run fairly easily. And then yeah, we can work on neatening it up and making it a little more permanent. I think I might have to remove this ducting to fit an intercooler there. The bumper bar basically comes to here, so that like takes up all of the room for intercooler space. We'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But yeah, bring this thing down on the lift. We'll put some engine oil in it. We'll put some fuel in it. I got a brand new battery there for it, so we'll get all those things in, and then we'll just hit the key and see what happens, I guess. No doubt, knowing my luck, I probably fucked up something with the wiring somewhere and it won't start right away. Cross that bridge when I get to it and see what happens. Make sure that sump plug's tight. But yeah, we'll get it down. We'll get 20 litres of ethanol in it and then see what happens. I'm excited to hear it make some noise finally. And then from there, it shouldn't be too much to get it to actually move. I have a radiator coming for it. I've ordered just an eBay alloy rad for this chassis. So I should be able to fit the radiator, and then I'll modify it to suit the ecotec water outlets, and then I'll also have to make up a custom hose around those manifolds there. But yeah, anyway, that's enough bullshit from me. Let's get this thing down, get some fluids in it, get a battery in it, and then see if it starts. I hope it will. Probably won't though. Oops. That may have been an oversight. should go in. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the wideband for now. That'll be a future me problem. I just want to see if it'll start, and it should start with the tune that's on it. It'll probably just be very rich. I'll worry about putting the wideband in after. I'll get the lid, the gasket, and then I've got to extend the TPS wiring here to wrap around the front. Then I've got to put an alternator on it. I can go out of the way for now. Put an alternator on it. And then fuel in it, battery in it, and then we'll see if it'll start. Bring you guys around here, I guess. So it's got oil in it now. I'll have to mount that dipstick properly later. Doesn't need the belt because it's not going to run for very long. Okay, TPS. I'll do this TPS wiring. Don't need to worry about transmission just yet. That can be done at a later date. Okay, TPS wiring. All right. I suppose the alternator doesn't really matter at the moment because I'm not going to be running a belt on it anyway. So we'll just tuck this out of the way where it can't short out for now. And yeah, we'll go and put some fuel in it. Actually, while I'm here, I'll put a bit of transmission oil in it.
"2,000 years later."
That'll do. It's probably only going to end up all over the floor anyway. This will be its first drink of that sweet, sweet E45. Alright, there's power. I guess there's nothing to it now but to do it. Let's just hit the key and see what happens. Probably nothing. Okay, do we have spark? Let's check that. So no spark. Probably something to do. There's no spark, which is fine. Should have left that off. Okay. It does run. Yeah, baby. It's a bit loud. Tune is way off, as I suspected it would be. Alright, I might well, it runs. I might just plug the laptop in quickly and try and put a bit of a tune on it. I just added a bit of fuel to it. So let's see if that's any better. We got another leak. That's not tight, that's why. So why doesn't it want to keep running? Now she runs. I think I know what it is. Pretty sure I figured it out. I may or may not have forgotten a pretty important piece. The plug should be for that. Around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Plug that in. Plug it in the right way, you dig it. There we go. And it then needs some hose. And then it needs to lock the brake booster off. I guess. I think that this is also too big for this guy. Yeah, it is. At least it's something. I'll stick that on there. I really need to block that off somehow. Alright, let's see what happens now. Fuck, I hate these wipers. It works! Whew! She runs! Finally! Oh, that takes some stress off. That makes me happier. Okay. Well, now we can work on making it permanent. Plumb up the brake booster, mount an intercooler, plumb the piping, put some gaskets in it because at the moment it's got no header gaskets or turbo flange gasket. Finish the exhaust, give it a full exhaust system. Remove all of that ECU mess. Make that a little bit neater. Get a radiator in it. That's cool. I gotta put an alternator on it. Just tie that back out of the way. I don't know. So much stuff to do now. Cool. I'm gonna get rid of this before it tries to fucking kick it off the car. Alright, well there we go. That's where I'm gonna end it today in this video, guys. I'm gonna stop there on a good note before something bad happens. But she runs. I'm really happy. Like I said, I've got a radiator coming, so I can get that mounted, get the hoses sorted, make a cooling system out of it. Then yeah, it's just a matter of buttoning stuff up. I can make that permanent over to the brake booster, mount the map sensor properly. Other stuff like get these leads sort of out of the way if I can. Make that mess a bit neater, get rid of the leaves off it once I can move it out. I'm going to mount an intercooler, plumb the intercooler, put the front bumper back on it, headlights back in it, get it looking like a car again. I'll take the turbine housing off, mount the wastegate, I'm going to plumb it back in, so I'll have to get a V-band and some piping supplies to do that. The exhaust needs to be finished. A few bits and pieces underneath need to go back on, like trays and stuff. Transmission needs to get full of oil. An oil cooler needs to get mounted for the transmission. I have one of these Aeroflow bar and plate oil coolers there. I might just mount it in the front of the car and then just run a hose to and from the transmission. I've still got to get a switch for the side of the transmission, the Prindle switch, so that it knows what gear it's in. I got to plug it in as well still. That tail shaft is going to have to come out and get remade properly. It also needs to be shortened about 10 mil. I just quickly welded it together so that once I get it to start, I can move it in and out of the shed and it's not stuck tying up this hoist, which is good because once I get some registration on this, I'm gonna bring the ute over and push the ute in here, and then we'll get started on that project. But yeah, for now, I'm happy it works. The concept is proven. Now just it's time to dial it in and make it a proper car. So hopefully the radiator will show up this week. It should have been here last week, but with all the mess of the flooding and storms and stuff, I don't think I'm going to get any posts anytime soon. So hopefully that'll arrive next week, and then I can work on getting the cooling system sorted. I'll get off camera the turbo and manifolds and everything off and fit some gaskets to them, and mount up the dipstick permanently. But yeah, that's awesome. That makes me happy. It runs, looks like it'll drive. The wheels were spinning and doing wheelie stuff, so that's good. The selector is in the car. A mate of mine came and we grafted the VY shifter into there. I will need a BMW manual shifter boot. It also means that you're not going to be able to see the Prindle stuff, but it's minor issues. You should be able to figure it out pretty easily anyway. We gotta get the coilovers mounted. Yeah, that makes me happy. I'll get the heater core sorted in it as well, so it at least has heat in the winter. Not that Australia gets that cold anyway. But yeah, this has been a pain in the ass to get to. That's been a nightmare. The car's been a nightmare. It's been finding me. I also need to get some sort of a dash, so I'll get that coming as well. Yeah, we'll get this thing making some boosty boosts. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. Oh, sorry, before I go, the GoFundMe that I started for Ethel's engine, I'm going to cancel and refund everyone. If you're not worried about getting your money back, let me know. I think it might be a bit of a clusterfuck for me to cancel it. I can let it expire and then it'll automatically refund your money in June, so that might be an option. But for those, I'm going to write down everyone's name that did donate to that GoFundMe, and for those that did, I'm going to give you guys a giveaway. I'll do a handful, stickers, a couple stickers, a key tag and a t-shirt. Maybe if I can get some stubby coolers organised, a stubby cooler for each of you. I'll do 5 of them in a live stream coming up. Keep an eye on the Facebook page for when I announce that. I'll put all the details for that on the Facebook page, and then I'll also make a post on the Facebook page what week that live stream is going to be, where I'll do the giveaways. And those that do win, if you don't watch the live stream, I'll try and contact you anyway. But yeah, thank you for everyone that did donate to that. I really appreciate it. I've decided I can't go asking for money off people at the moment, especially with all the flooding and stuff that's been happening in Queensland. And it didn't generate enough interest anyway, which I had a feeling it might do, which is fine. Like I said, there was no pressure to anyone to donate. I'm not like that. I'm going to go and do it myself the long, slow way. So you guys won't see anything about that for probably a fair while. Maybe early next year, hopefully I can announce the build and make a start on it. But for now, we'll get this finished. We'll take Ethel out and we'll do some racing in Ethel. Hopefully I don't kill it, because that would be very bad and very sad, because I do want to sell the long block that's in there. Not long block, short block, it'll be minus heads. I want to keep my heads. Basically the rest of it will be sold. And yeah, the ute, I want to get started on the ute. It should be a fairly quick build. I've got most of what I need to start working on it. It should be pretty easy to do as well. I just need some sort of engine management. I might tax the ECU and loom out of Ethel if I do decide to upgrade the one in Ethel. I'm not too sure yet, but I'll go over all that and work that out. Once I start that build, I'm pretty keen for that build as well. Yeah, bmangw does mang things now. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Please leave a like and comment down below. Please share a video, it really helps me and the channel and everything grow. And I will see you guys in the next one. Roll racing, hopefully. Everyone cross everything in your dicks and your balls and toes and fingers and arms and legs. Just cross it all, that the rain holds off for Friday. So that we can go roll racing in Ethel and see what 40 pounds of boost does. May keep the gas on as well. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I will see you then. Bye bye. Something that says